You couldn't hear me at all, could you? I hate when that happens. Damn. You know what? We're starting over. No, we're not starting over. We're not starting over. I'll just edit it in post, as I usually do. Okay, let me see here. Why is this not working properly? Fit screen. Fit it. Fit to screen. There we go. There's all kinds of errors going on. Okay. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Okay, we're good. Now let me try something. We're gonna try something here real quick. Why didn't that work? That didn't work. It was supposed to work. That's a shame. Hello there, KGB. How are you doing? I see you. So, okay, we're trying something new. I set this up to a hotkey, but it didn't work. So that's really unfortunate. Wondering why it didn't work. So we're trying something new. I've spent a bit of time on this in the last couple of weeks. This is Cud Bingo, and I'm very excited about this. This is going to be something that will probably be present in my future playthroughs, future Let's Play sessions of Caves of Cud. And basically, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a set of random, well, I don't know what it sounds like. It sounds like Cud Bingo. It's a set of random tasks arranged in a spreadsheet, basically. And they are truly random. There's a lot of variables flying around here. I've basically tried to include as much as I possibly can, things that you can possibly do in Cud, acquiring certain items, completing certain quests, going to certain places, making friends with certain people, killing certain people. It's pretty wide in its scope, in that it tries to cover pretty much everything. One of the reasons I am doing this stream today is I'm hoping to gather feedback from people and possibly see if there are any problems that I have overlooked. Now this isn't the spreadsheet that I'm rolling with today. I'm going to create a new spreadsheet. Actually, this is the raw spreadsheet, so it's going to change if I edit anything or tick any of these boxes. So let's see what our spreadsheet is. Okay, this is our spreadsheet, and I'm gonna go ahead and leave that. So let's maybe I'll continue our old game. Let me just see if does this still not work? Oh, it did work. It worked for a moment. Why did it work and then it didn't work? Oh, okay, it does work. Okay, I can throw it away and I can bring it back. Is the bingo card randomly generated? It is randomly generated. Each tile will be different every time. Save for the center, which is of course the free space, which is Pet Sisyphus. Where this is, I can't remember. Who was it that I was rolling last time? Was it our level 5 mutant here? That might have been a session I was playing on my own. Was it this guy? Level 10, that seems about right. Load keeping current mod configuration. Oh, I did that wrong, didn't I? Oh, yes. Okay, let's, yeah. Okay. I messed it up. I'm pretty sure I started this run without any mods. Ah, I ruined it. Shoot. Oh, silly me. I'm gonna put this away. Well, actually, let's have a quick look at it first. Okay, so standard bingo rules apply. You don't have to necessarily get a line. You can get 4 corners. You can get a line too. Diagonals count. I don't know. It is whatever you want it to be, really. So let's have a look. Do not buy any skills for 4 consecutive levels. acquire any fungal infection, sit on a canvas, make a friendly faction hate you, fall in love with the apple farmer's daughter, share a dram with someone of a faction which dislikes you, kill 17 Cragbench luminaries, collect 3 drams of green goo, raise your vine's reputation to 246, find and obtain a bark armor. And you know, like this bingo sheet is pretty flexible. You don't necessarily have to, like when it says raise your vine's reputation to 246, it don't mean raise it exactly to 246. It means, raise it to and above. I guess I should specify with the language. Raise your vine's reputation to and above 246. Reach rust wells. That's an easy one. Contract any disease. That's easy. Break a water ritual. So there's some nasty ones in here as well. Complete 3 Betel quests. That one's pretty tough. Kill 23 astral tabbies. I tried to keep things fairly broad in that it doesn't matter if you're playing a Truekin or a mutant. You can complete a bingo sheet as either. But I might in the future make you can choose your bingo sheet. You could choose if you want to do a Truekin sheet or a mutant sheet. So, we'll keep it in mind. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this away for now, and I'm going to keep an eye on it. Maybe I can, maybe we can find something we could do. Like, for instance, we could bring it back for a second here. I will try to bring it back. Okay. Find and obtain Templar. I don't even know what that is. Reach rust wells. We could do reach rust wells. We could break a water ritual. Let me see if I can find an easy one to do. Obtain 3 historical items. Jeez. Descend down to Strata 13. Okay, let's try and do that. Let's descend down to... Actually, this diagonal line seems pretty doable. Do not buy any skills for 4 consecutive levels. This diagonal seems pretty doable. So I'm going to try and do that. I'll keep my eye on it. But for now, I'm going to roll. I just want to check to see this is the correct playthrough, and I'll know it is the correct playthrough when I see a banana. We have banana. That banana is important, okay? That banana is everything. All right, so we could try and descend down to Strata 13 right away. I'd say an easy way of doing that actually is to get to Golgotha, descend down Golgotha, and then break through the walls. Ooh, why is our dragonfly angry at us here? Well, he's angry and he's dead. Oh, I actually, seems to me a really easy way of doing it is we could go to, originally I was planning on going to the mines, which I've never really been to. Are all of these people angry at us? Yup. Oh my goodness. Well, this was a mistake. Loved by tortoises, disliked by everyone else. Unfortunately, they're tortoises, so they're quite slow. Oh, there should be a special AI exception for tortoises, as they just keep following you forever. And you know why? Is because slow and steady wins the race. Oh, I think our legendary tortoise here has a temporal. Was it temporal dilation? Can't remember what it's called, but it's yeah. All right, I think I don't want to make enemies with tortoises. We have well, we've got a lot of stuff going on here. And I don't know how many. I have basically no skill points. I do have 1 mutation point. So I could, now is maybe a good opportunity to work on one of my bingo tiles, which is, where is it now? Do not buy any skills for 4 consecutive levels. So I'm going to try and do that. So we're level 10 right now. I want to be level 14. Maybe does that would that mean do you have to be level 14 or level 15? Because I've already spent my skill points for level 10, so I should probably be level 15, right? 11, 12, 13, 14. 15. Yeah. So we have to be level 15. I see I've been down here. I see the telltale signs of me having been here and fought and probably killed as well. This isn't really where we want to be. These are just some, the normal caves. We want to be, I think I want to go to the mines. That was the idea. You are lost. Oh, let's talk to an Ecomax. Do they not? I guess they don't speak my language. So they can't tell me how to get unlost. Shame. Shame of it all. You regain your bearings. What is that? Boom Rose Bush. I don't think I've ever seen one of those. That's an unusual one. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is a dangerous place. I don't like this at all. It's a lot of things there, including a Gershling. Loved by arachnids. Admired by the Codotesian folk. Codotesian? For praising their children. Yeah, I don't really want to fight Scorpiox, so I don't think I will. But we regained our bearings, so that's good. I want to go to the asphalt mines. Let us go to the asphalt mines and do some spelunking. We're going to try and get down to Strata 13. I can't remember what I'm even using. What am I using? Oh, I have a tail. What's our missile weapon? Borderlands revolver. The Borderlands revolver is fine. I don't mind the Borderlands revolver. It's a decent weapon, but certainly I like accuracy. More, more so than being able to attack more often. I like to hit my target on the first attempt. Wow, that guy just like straight up came out of nowhere, huh? There's a lot of stuff to collect on this screen. I definitely would like to, whoops. I completely lost my train of thought there. Oh yes, I'd like to get into tinkering. Tinkering is definitely one of my favorite. Ooh, we have some really nice stuff here actually. What is this? Tell me what the poison gas grenade. Get that. Tinkering is definitely my favorite. I think my favorite skill tree. Definitely up there. So I'd like to get into tinkering. I think I might have already. Yeah, I'm already dabbling in tinkering, and in fact, we got a banana. I'm back now. Hello there. Hey KGB, how are you doing? We have a banana, which if you're aware of how the effects of the banana, is great for tinkering. Because it will give us the mutation. Can't remember the name of the mutation. I think we already have that mutation. I usually buy it. Psychometry. We do have the psychometry mutation already. It's one of the ones I take when I start my character. Ooh, we have a slug snout. We have a fire snout. I've actually never bumped into one of these guys. Ooh. Okay. Well, they made enemies with the albino ape, so that's okay. I'm wondering if fire has a effect on the tar. Like, is tar flammable? We are level 11. Solid. We're trying to get to level 15 before I buy any skills for my bingo sheet. Oh, we got a Quillipede. Not a huge fan of Quillipedes. I'm not gonna fire on them on the off chance that I hit the albino ape. Kind of want to get in there. Yeah, okay. I wanted to get in there to get a hit on him before the ape died, because the Quillipede's probably gonna hit the ape again, not a monkey. Apes aren't monkeys, right? Or monkeys? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not versed in this kind of thing. Okay, we got a lot of crabs. I don't know if the asphalt mines is the best place to try and get down to strata 13. I think probably there are better places, but I wouldn't mind trying just because I haven't really spent too much time here, and it's something, it's something I haven't done before. We're full health. Okay, we have another ape. Don't know if the ape is... Okay, are we like friendly? They're neutral to us. Okay, I thought maybe they were angry at me. There's a lot of crabs. I don't know how much XP we're getting. We are getting 90 XP per crab, which isn't bad. Paralyzed. Oh yeah, and we are fighting them with we have a stinger. Yeah, we got a sting. So I don't know. I think it's got pretty good penetration too. Let me have a look here. 8 pen, and we are using it as our primary weapon. I'm pretty sure this is classified as a long blade. Yeah, long blade. Have I already splurged into long blades? I have. Whoops. So I have splurged for long blades. Long blades are apparently agility and intelligence, which I think is the build I've gone for because I am very predictable in that sense. Yeah, agility and intelligence. So actually long blades are totally going to work out for me. But, ooh, what is that? I don't think I've ever seen that. Oh, claymore. Huh. I have never seen a claymore. I bet you it's gonna, 13 pounds. I don't think I want to pick that up. That's a really heavy weapon. Yeah, I think I'll pass on that. So if I can like cross out or check one bingo tile today, I will feel pretty good. I think that would be good. Oh, do we have a written message here? Stay far from distant life, a lost dream takes hold. Very nice. By the way, if you're watching me on Twitter, I do not have the Twitter chat open. I guess I could. It's very difficult for me to do so, but I can conceivably have the Twitter chat open. Let me see if I can get just the chat app open. Open in browser. It doesn't seem like Periscope is an option. Oh well. Oh well. I tried. I could open Twitter, but that's like an entire other thing. I don't necessarily want to do that. So we'll keep it like this for now. I didn't mean to stream onto Twitter, but I don't think it really hurts anything to do so. So, ooh, okay, we got a fire snout. Fire snout doing its fire snout thing. I think they're gonna probably go around and flank me. They're not. There they are. Ouch. Yeah, health below 60. Okay. Just kill them first. Beat the flames with your hands. Are we still on fire? No, we're not. I guess I could just look to see if we're on fire or not. All right. I know this. Oh, God, I hate these things. Humor? Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to be fighting no humors. Humors are the bane of my existence. I am not equipped for that. Although, if the ape is fighting them, maybe? They just did 18 damage to the ape. Like, they seriously are a problem. Let's hit them for everything. Flurry, sting. What else we got? Precognition. The ability is not enabled. Oh, let's start vision. Start it. Okay, we are in precognition mode. Hey there, Jamie. How are you doing? Hello, Cud friend. Humor? I have none. I am humorless. Oh, God. Humors are the worst. Oh, my ape friend. Thank you for helping me. Humors really are the worst. Your precognition is about to run out. Would you like to return to the start of your vision? No, we're good. We defeated the humor. That was what I waited or used my precognition for. You're famished. Yes. We still have 100 turns left on our cooldown. If you're gonna have precognition, then you need to use it properly, and definitely waiting for it to come off cooldown is part of using it properly. Probably should not continue to descend into the. We're leaving. This whole place fills me with a sense of true dread. I didn't think we'd be fighting fire snouts on Strata 1. Really thought that we would be okay for a little while. But no. No, we're not. We're not okay. Precog build? Yes. I mean, precog is just such a very, very good. I may have gotten it for free. I can't remember. It may have been one of the ones I bought an extra ability. Yeah, I can't remember if these mutations appear in the order in which I got them. But I may have gotten precognition as one of the like freebie mutations, like, buy new mutation. So I might have gotten super lucky with that. Precognition is like one of the most expensive mutations, at least on character startup. So to get it for free is very nice. Yo, we got a Barathramite Tinker just kind of hanging out here. Why is that? What are you doing out here, friend? Oh, hello. Jeez. We got some chromelings. Plated chromeling. Do y'all have stuff to trade? Nope. Nope. Let's talk to our Barathramite Tinker friend. You do have stuff to trade for. Sleep gas grenade. This is a really cool build. How did it start? It started by me needing to learn how mutants work better. I needed to. Mutants are still kind of alien to me. I'm not super familiar. Heightened quickness was an accident. I actually thought that was heightened hearing. I was meaning to buy heightened hearing, and I bought the first thing that said heightened, thinking that was a complete accident. I think it was actually a happy accident, because I think heightened quickness is actually very good, considering I usually make agility builds. Psychometry is like seriously one of my favorite mutations. Debatably not one you have to buy, since it is covered by cooking and gathering, but I still really like it. Night vision is very nice. Quills is a weird one. I never know how to feel about quills, because on one hand quills is nice and offers a decent AV bonus, but like not being able to wear what is this? Yo, I haven't seen like half of these creatures. What is this? Give me a second here. Ka. The troubadour, Mary Black Swan. Loved by birds, hated by pariahs, impossible, hostile. We are fleeing. We are leaving. absolutely goodbye. Absolutely, we are goodbye. Without a shadow of a doubt. Why did we have to get lost? Lost in the mountains. Are we in defensive stance? I think we are in defensive stance. Quill Fling and the spiny damage is the real boon of quills, I guess. Quill Fling is good. It is good. Make no mistake. I mean, I think Quill Fling is like guaranteed damage, right? Or is it not? I can't. There are certain things that fall into the realm of like, we are goodbye. There are certain attacks that I think fall into the realm of like guaranteed to do some amount of damage. I'm not sure if that is the one. This is truly a bad. We start precognition. We sting our chitinous puma. They are paralyzed. We flurry our cannibal. They are dead. Paralyzation wears off. We kill them. Perfect. Good stuff. That is how you want to roll. Precognition is about to wear off. We do not want to end that. We have a GNU. Hello, GNU. Loved by antelopes, hated by robots. Hated. I don't know. I don't know if I can make friends with you, GNU. But you can tell us where we are. What is this? Bitter Gret Bush. I feel like I have some mods on that I maybe are adding some stuff. I didn't mean to do that. That was an accident. We're going to talk to the GNU. We're not going to share a dram. I don't want to make enemies with robots. I mean, you know, more enemies. I have a small stone. I can't remember what the small stones are. Slender Desert Rifle is very tempting. Let's buy the Slender Desert Rifle. Yeah. I'm usually going to go for a rifle over a Borderlands revolver because the rifle is just I just like it more. I don't need a reason. I'm always tempted to trying to defend or justify myself. I don't need to do that. Mutants are my fave, but I think they're made for glitchy nonsense because if you make optimal mutant builds, you play very samey mutants with the samey mutations. Mutations are not super well balanced. Mutations definitely fall into the realm of like, I don't know, it is like very, it is the truest word or truest definition of the word magic in the sense that, you know, magic is like the, it defies nature, defies the rules and how the rules work. And in that sense, they can sometimes defy how the game's rules work as well. So they can lead to like very, you know, broken runs. But I don't know how to do that. I am a fledgling in the art of magic and mutations, so I wouldn't mind learning how to, break things. So I might try and teach others, not necessarily how to break things, but at least how to create a balance. Because if we're in agreement that mutations are not balanced, I'm just realizing you guys can't see what I'm doing because my camera's in the way. If we're in agreement that mutations are not balanced, then you as the player have to create that balance for yourself. Let's go ahead and create a better situation for ourselves here by stinging this guy. Okay, perfect. So rather than learn and teach people how to break the game with mutations, I would like to learn how to balance the game with mutations. My favorite mutant build is like psychometry, phasing, slime glands with high willpower and low physicals, super weak early on. Been watching your tutorials lately. This There's so much to this game. Thank you very much for watching my tutorials. I'm really glad you're enjoying them, and I'm glad. I hope that they maybe helped make helped you get into the game a little bit easier. Oh my goodness, I'm lost again. Yo, take a drink every time you're lost. Yo, also, that's a bad place we just wandered into. We are goodbye. I wouldn't mind having a quick look here. These are not void. They're not. These are just voiders. There's like spider void master creatures that are really dangerous. These are just kind of dangerous. So we don't want to roll with that. But we do have our creature disliked by Kragmensch, loved by arachnids. I'd like to become friends with arachnids. You know, arachnids are good friends to have. You know, they I just realized I love this screen. It really just dawned on me. This screen is like a bunch of spiders and just webs everywhere. I mean, absolutely horrifying conceptually, but like I love that it's just, you know, this is their home, their little home. I don't like to break the game with mutations either. I generally play weak mutations because CUD isn't already hard enough, I guess. I also don't want wait out precog because I'm stubborn. I didn't used to wait out precog, but the addition of the what is that? What in the world is that? Star something? It undulates in synchrony with the gushes of wind around it. It stands tall in perfect symmetry. It has a new home. What is this? Star spawn? There's nothing to take. I don't know what this is. Kind of lost my train of thought again. Oh, I didn't used to wait out precog, but when they made it so that when you use shift wait to wait, it automatically fills it in with your biggest cooldown. That made it a lot more accessible for me to do, you know, play the game properly and or that is to say optimally, and you know, actually wait out precog. We are a terrible shot. Absolutely awful. I must have some mods installed. I don't know what some of this stuff is. Desert Fox. I did not mean to play with mods on. That was a total accident, but here we are, living with my mistakes. They helped a lot, especially since there isn't much tutorials for the game on the internet. Star what? And I mean, that's like exactly why I made those tutorials, is I saw a pressing need. Believe you me, I did not want to spend necessarily like hundreds of hours making tutorials for people if there were decent ones already available. And, you know, as it is, mine are just kind of okay. I'd like to think that the best thing they can do for people is treat Caves of Qud as if it is actually a very accessible game that is very easy to get into, which is, of course, the greatest lie I've ever told. But I do think that ultimately Caves of Qud is worth it, maybe more so than any other game. Save for maybe Dwarf Fortress, and I say that as someone who hasn't played Dwarf Fortress really truly yet. I have, but, you know, not really. We do be just gunning down all of the Isakari tribe. Yo, do we have the right gun? I thought the Desert Rifle only fired once. And then you had to reload. Am I thinking of the Sniper Rifle? That's a lot of times I'm able to fire. I am just going to go ahead and pick all of this up. These are all short swords. This is, you know, this is where things get a little bit grindy. The Friend of Devotion Dog's Boon. You've been playing CUD a pretty long time. What's the weirdest thing you've seen? One of the weirdest things I saw was a historical site where the bottom layer was almost completely filled with cider. Like just actual pools that you had to wade through of cider. That one was pretty good. What have I seen? I'm not very good at recognizing necessarily the weird things in CUD because everything in CUD is normal within the confines and context of Caves of CUD. Wedding gift they called Friend of Devotion. This is pretty good. I think I want to check out this historical location. Whoops, didn't mean to read it again. Did in fact want to grab it. I should very easy way to just check if there are any engraved things on the map is to just do an auto explore. Even if the entire map is visible, if you do an auto explore, then your dude will zero in on things that are engraved. Just a really easy way to, check the map. One of my favorite little weird glitches. I wouldn't say it's necessarily a glitch, but a weird thing that occurs in CUD is when you start the game and Mehmet starts attacking you. Because how does it work now? It's really weird. It's a thing that happens very accidentally and occasionally where Mehmet will get killed by the town of Jopa. I kind of appreciate it. Oh, we have a This is a great little interaction here. We got a mysterious stranger. Is this a mysterious stranger? Mechanimous Pilgrim fighting a Dawn Glider, and the Dawn Glider throws its fire out, and then the Mechanimous Pilgrim threw out a pistol turret, micro turret. Look how cute it is. I love it. It's adorable. They're going at it. They're really dueling it out. I would be lying if I said that I was rooting for the Dawn Glider. I will avenge you, have avenged you, Mechanimous Pilgrim. That sucks. That sucks when that happens. What do we have here? We have the wide-brimmed hat, sandals, and, a nice water skin of, 43 drams of fresh water. Oh, I'll tell you one of the best things I ever found, and I curse the fact that I didn't save a picture of it. It would have been perfect in the campfire channel of the Caves of CUD Discord. One time I had a quest to find a historical object known as Baboon's Boon. That was one of my favorite random generated things from CUD. The historical object given to a sultan by baboons, and it was Baboon's Boon. Oh shoot, we got some strange tubes. Oh, and a statue. Naxos spout of Alamrimas. Sometime in 3423 BR, after having made enemies of the collective of electricians, the Sultan of CUD died under mysterious circumstances. Because of Naxos' reputation for growing thicker skin from living out in the snow, she was chosen as the successor. She had thick skin, known for having dealt with many of the commenters from various forums and indeed Twitter. She was known for having a thicker skin, and so she was made the Sultan of CUD. No better deserved. After striking a deal with oozes, Naxus convinced them to help her found an arena in Shugatara neighborhood for the purpose of engaging in ceremonial combat for the reward of brine. They named it the Arena of the Salt Spangled. I love that. That really rolls off the tongue. This Arena of the Salt Spangled. That's pretty good. I have a joke in my mind, and I'm not going to say it, but maybe, if, based on what we just found, you can maybe piece it together yourself. Hello, Mechanimus Pilgrim. Maybe? Yes. How are you doing? Do you have anything cool? You have a small turquoise tube. A puzzling artifact. Oh, we have a data disk to learn mirror shades? Why have I not... Oh, we have a Lastine skull cap? Why in the world am I not wearing that? Oh, it's because the Nullworm skull gives you +1 ego. That is a good reason to use the yeah, that is a good reason to trade the Nullworm skull for in replacement for the Elastine skull cap. I don't know where I'm going, by the way. We are just kind of this is what you call CUD vibing. Listen, there's no word for it, but that's what I'm calling it for now. Hey, get out of here, buddy. Let's go ahead and disassemble this. Grab the short sword. We have run out of lead slugs. So let's, we need to get ourselves some more ammo. Disassemble. Shorts. Oh, lead slugs. Perfect. Probably we only have like one. Let's go ahead and wait out the night. Any questions in chat? If you're watching and you are still new to Caves of Qud, feel free to ask anything. I'm always happy to help people get into the game, learn certain things. I'm still learning myself, so you know that all comes with the asterisk of, hey, I'm not actually like an expert on this game. I'm just kind of okay. Mark important. Read the history with psychometry. You flush with understanding of the artifact's past and determined it to be a blaze injector. Heck yeah. I love me a blaze injector. Yes, learn how to make mirror shades. I love mirror shades. Or at least, I like mirror shades. Mirror shades are a decent item. Help shield you from flash effects, which I like because I generally like to use grenades, and flash grenades can be pretty inexpensive. And they're a decent way to discombobulate your enemies. Oh yeah, Jamie, to follow up on that Caves of Qud historical site filled with cider. An interesting thing about that historical site is it was filled to the brim with legendary creatures, which were hated by just about every faction. It was very unusual in that there were a lot of there were a lot of creatures hated exclusively. Like there was no loved by X, hated by Y. It was only hated by robots, hated by cannibals, hated by dogs, hated by cats, hated by birds, hated by insects, hated by literally everything. It was just like no one liked the people here, no one. And it was just like it was one of the most beneficial historical sites. Speaking of hated by the Farmers Guild and by bravers and dogs. It's a pretty decent legendary with quite a bit of reputation to be gained there. Is there a main storyline? Sorry. Is there a main storyline mission tree in this game? Yes. There is a very prominent main plot line. maybe we can actually knock out a story of the main plot line. Desecrate the shrine to Kodates. I already did the main quest, or at least my starting quest. And I did. It seems I did not hand it in, so that's something we could do. I kind of want to take out this bear. It's a legendary bear, but we don't have that much. You know what? Let's make a note. My journal, map pin. Enter a name for this location. Well, you know what? We don't have to do this. If I recall, there's a very good command here. Mark in journal. Perfect. I love that so much. So let's go to our home. I love my home because I automatically spawn in thorns. It's a good representation of my home. Who gives the starting task for that? Well, it depends. If you're starting in Jopa, which is the standard starting location, then you can get one starting quest from Mehmet, but that doesn't actually start the main quest line. The person who starts the main quest line is actually Argive, who will appear in the southwestmost hut. They're a pretty cantankerous character, but if you press them, then they'll ask you to get them couple of artifacts, and then eventually ask you to acquire some copper wire, and then they'll put you on the main quest line. If you're watching the stream worried that there's going to be spoilers, no, there won't be spoilers. I take that kind of thing seriously, and I don't want to spoil the game for anyone. But that is the starting quest, so I've laid it out there for you. Okay. Who gave me the quest? My services are available. Can you help me track them down? There they are. I love that. That is a very nice. I guess I can just use the backspace. Oh, I didn't take the quest from them. Damn. Okay, I have to lay in a 4-poster bed. You note the location of the lair of Zala Lihatl, legendary croc. But there is another person whom I already owe them a quest. I wonder if it's the Kraken. I've desecrated the shrine to Kodates, the comrade sorrow. Oh, our thanks, friend. You've proven yourself a friend to our village. Take this recoiler in return whenever your throat is dry. Nice. And I've gained some reputation. Aha. This person is giving our first story quest. Go to Gritgate and speak with the Barathramites. I think I will do that. We're only level 11, and things can get kind of dicey. The journey to Gritgate is a very... it's a mixed bag. It's the most mixedest of bagses. Mixed bagginses. Because it can be totally fine. Nothing, absolutely, totally without any, interest, really. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, And then one time on my way to Gritgate, I opened a door and there were like 3 Gatling turrets. Opened another door, 2 slumberlings. It's just like the most harrowing experience. The road to Gritgate is it's one of the most unusual dice rolls in this game. And of course we have these Merchlings, whatever they're called. The Mersh? What are these? Mirthworms. Is it possible to create a Frankenstein monster? Tried once, and instead I just had a pile of body parts and disappointment. Well, what do you mean by Frankenstein monster? How specific are we talking here? Are you talking a beast, made up of different, parts that you find on the ground? I don't think so. I don't think you can actually find parts and then attach them to yourself. But if you're talking just like very strong monster with lots of different mutations kind of like happening, or um, you know, I think I don't think you can actually attach parts to yourself that are not attached. You can grow new parts, and you can even grow old parts, but you can't reattach old parts, as far as I understand. But that sounds like a good concept for a mod. I would definitely try that one. What kind of XP are we getting? 35 per creature. Oh no. Slug snout. Did it see us? Yes, it did. It's okay. I know the ultimate kryptonite for slug snouts. The ultimate kryptonite for slug snouts is paying attention. Paying attention and having a constant fear and hatred for slug snouts. Make a monster that I make from other people's parts. I actually don't think that's possible. I think that's one of the few things maybe not possible. If you want to be very loopholey with it, saying that, well, you are technically made up of other parts, you could make a Truekin and then just replace all of your body parts with cybernetics. That would, you know, possibly be a way to do it. It really is up to your definition of a Frankenstein's monster. There is an achievement in the game for doing that. Yo, I have a security card? I've never heard that sound before. That's actually really cool. That's a really, really cool sound effect. Dang. Yo, what do we got here? Oh my goodness. Yo, what? What? Yo, boons. We got boons. Leather boots with cleats. What? That's an artifact? +2 to saves versus force movement, knockdown, knockback, being restrained. What do we got right now? Leather boots. I don't know what our AC from the leather boots is. Oh man, and it's stained like 30 times. Just one. I guess we better put these on. I like carrying some Crocusins on the off chance that we. Oh my! What have we? Yo, this is some stuff. What is this? I don't even know what that is. Is that a mod? I really. Light Source Guiding Star Candle. It is inscribed with the wisdom of a nameless hermit, lest others hate thee. Supposed absence of intimate affection does not result in proof of absence thereof. Forget not, what is most important is merely to love thyself. Is this a modded item? I really feel bad for accidentally turning those mods on. It's not a floating item, unfortunately. It's just a light source. Not sure what the deal is there. I have been using a short blade agility build, but for some reason I can't do any damage, even though I hit all of the strikes, but it says you can't penetrate. That is because you're probably... Did you make strength your dump stat? The issue with making an agility build, and this is the thing I have found, is all of the stats are worthwhile. Maybe save for intelligence in a weird way, but I still like it. But the reason you might be having trouble penetrating things is because your strength is low, and strength is what feeds penetration. How does it work now? I think basically a weapon has a potential penetration, which is unlocked by how much strength you have. So if you have very low strength, even though an item can have very high potential penetration, it will still be penetrating quite low. I have 20 strength. Well, you should be doing something. Although is 20 not... 20 is +2. I don't know. What are you fighting? It really depends. If you're fighting something with very high AV, then that wouldn't do it, right? If you're fighting tortoises, you're probably still not going to be penetrating, or crabs. Anything with armor, anything with like natural armor is going to resist your attacks. Wow, we got some weird stuff in this room. What is this? Sniper rifle. Yo. Oh my goodness. I am very pleased by this room. Another sniper rifle? Does this give us intelligence? Yo, it gives us intelligence. Oh god, a hat that gives us. I have to wear this hat. This is a hat. Do we pick it up or do we disassemble it? I'll listen to chat's advice on this. Do we pick up the sniper rifle or disassemble? It's 12 units or weight. Some Templar Knights for these different factions. Well, Templar Knights, or are you talking about Knights of the Putus Templar? They tend to have some pretty bulky armor, so that might be why you're having trouble penetrating them. I'm gonna grab it for now. I find it very difficult to. Oh my goodness! Missile launcher. This is a room. Let me tell you. This is a room right here. Laser rifle. We got a laser rifle. I think we're disassembling the sniper rifle. Oh my goodness. Electro bow. We have like everything under the sun right now. Salve injector. Wrist fan. Fungicide grenade. Oh yeah. Engraved Isakari sun. I mean, that's not that great. We have some free carbide bark, or which carbide bark? Yeah, we have some free carbide bark. Poggers. Reshef, we got some Reshef lore. Very good. I don't think I want to pick that up though. Okay, I mean, I understand fully that I'm picking all of this up, even though we are already overburdened. So we're gonna have to play the whole what do we get rid of game. Did I already read this one? Let's look at our grenades. I think I read. Treat these as scrap. Did I already read all of these? Read the psychometry of all of these? No, I didn't. Not the poison gas grenade. Okay. This is a room. I'll tell you what. This is a room, the likes of which I have not seen before. Trade goods. What do we get rid of? I think we get rid of the missile launcher because it is 25 pounds. That is a heavy duty thing to be just kind of carrying around. 14 pen. I really wish I could make use of missile launchers, but they kind of scare me. I'm not gonna lie. Let's can we unload this? Unload. I want to retrieve that ammo, and we're gonna disassemble these. We're also gonna read the history. Nope, too complex. Too complex, actually. What about this one? Too complex. What about this one? Oh, we already know how to make that. And we know how to make a sniper rifle. Sniper rifle is 11 pen. Well, I think I'm going to make a declarative. These are really worth a lot. I think they're worth a lot. I'm not. No, I gotta be decisive about this. I can't be agonizing over these things. We still have a lot of weight. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the missile launcher for now. I'll be back. I will be back. This is what I'm talking about, Gritgate. First of all, I didn't know we had a security card. What is this room now? Like, why are there multiple rooms here? Advanced toolkit. This is insane. Carbide plate armor. Strange furniture. Go ahead and tell us about that. Oh, it's a plastic tree. Very nice. Do we keep the plastic tree? I feel like they upgraded the tile on the plastic tree. It looks a little bit better now. Can you throw missiles without the launcher? I don't believe you can. No. There is a grenade launcher. So you know the answer is kind of obvious there. Its ammo is grenades, right? But I don't believe you can use missiles unless you have a missile launcher. I'm also not sure if missile launchers don't require one of the skills to use. What is this? One night under the beetle moon, a gambler found a babe with its mouth full of fate outside his gambling den. He and his fellow gamblers adopted the babe and named her Shale Masp. Wow. Gambler baby. Gambler baby. Should have marked that for auto scrap. Go ahead and disassemble. Go ahead and enable auto scrap and disassemble. This has been the oddest road to the Grit Gate, and we're not even close. We're not even like close to being there. We haven't even descended, and there's still a room left. There's still a room left with possible goodies. You lay your hand upon the security door and draw forth its passcode. Enter the code and the security door unlocks. It's funny how it tells me that now. I think maybe it's because my character was officially interacting with it. Yeah, we got another like wild room here. Okay. This has been really cool. This is like one of the coolest beginnings to Grit Gate. Let's hope the trend continues. Are you angry with us, Bear? Oof, yes you are. You're angry. No need to be angry, Bear. Oh my god. I think this is as good a time as any for quills, don't you? Love that. That's my favorite sound right there. Oh. Okay, now we back up a bit. Gotta be careful about using your quills because they are your armor. I've already lost 1 AV from dropping all my quills like that. Where is our AV not coming back? Okay. Electrical spiders. Oh, I love that. Sniper rifle's got to be one of my favorite weapons in this game. Is this because of the mods, this loot? I don't know. To be honest, I've never really gotten... apparently, and I don't know when this happened, but apparently I got a... Where is it now? Where would it even appear? I did accidentally turn mods on, but I think that maybe those kind of rooms usually spawn. It's just I've never seen them. I'm trying to find, apparently I have a means of getting into those rooms, but I'm not seeing it. Maybe I cheated. I'm not seeing the security, You need a security card to get into those things. And I'm not seeing one. So maybe the game is just like bugged right now because I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe this thing works as a security card. I don't know. I'm not sure. You know, sometimes I just straight up don't know. Oh, I think your psychometry opens the door. Oh, is that true? So let me see here. Let's have a look. Let's solve this mystery together. Learn how to construct identified artifacts. You may open security doors without touching them, or by touching them. You solved it. You solved the mystery. Psychometry. Amazing, amazing mutation. Possibly one of my favorites, and apparently even better than I thought previously. Dang, that's good. That is really nice. So I'm not sure if those rooms always spawn, but if they do, then psychometry just gained a whole bunch of, you know, newfound appreciation for myself. Because we had to open security level 3 doors in order to get through those rooms. So usually those red doors are very hard to open. They're not easy. Getting the security door cards is difficult. Like that thing right there. What level is this? It doesn't tell me. It does. You know, they're usually pretty hard to get into. So the fact that we're just like walking through them is like totally cheating. Carbide battle axe, steel longsword. I'll take the goods. Thank you for answering that, Dunce. Yeah, that was good thinking on your part. What are these rooms? I've never seen these rooms before. I have to assume that maybe it's mods. Koi skin tunic. Bad reputation with fish, bad cold resistance. Crystalline skin of the koi was flayed off and applied to a soft rubber seed interior. Were it not for this added layer, the wearer would surely impale themselves on the koi's sharp scales. Interesting. Some of this stuff has got to be mods. I've never seen this stuff before. Carbide short sword. Yeah, I'll take that. It's kind of a shame. This is one of the reasons why I don't like to play with any mod that changes the game at all. Is because sometimes I feel like maybe my victory is undermined a little bit by something that was handed to me by a mod. Because it's very tempting for to make a mod make the game slightly, I wouldn't say easier, but like, you know, give the player more boons in some way. I guess just gotta stick to the Truekin. These mutations are too overwhelming when you start the game. Well, I'm hoping with my next tutorial, I'm gonna try and fix that for people. I'm still learning myself which mutations are, you know, I hate to say good or which ones are bad, because they are all good in a way, except for maybe Mental Mirror. Apparently that one's been nerfed into the ground. But the thing to keep in mind with mutations is that they're not necessarily meant to, I don't know, they're not conventional in that you're building your character to survive, if that makes sense. I don't think you take mutations because you think, well, this is going to make me win more easily, because it is, of course, very, you know, easy to take just a combination of mutations that wins the game, right? I know I'm not really good at explaining myself sometimes, but the purpose of the mutations is to tailor your experience. Think of it like cosplaying. in the sense that you are building your character, your dream character. What I love about mutations is that they are so vague that you really can consider them like character traits. They act as spells, they act as abilities. You don't have to take them literally. Like, I am rolling as a character with a stinger and a sniper rifle and psychometry. So like I have the ability to travel back in time, and I have a weird stinger on my back. Um, so one could get this very literal impression in their mind of what my character looks like, but that's not necessarily what it has to be, right? The stinger right now acts as a longsword. So you could be making a character with a poison tipped, sword, that is kind of soul bound to themselves. Yes, I have the ability to look forward in the future, but another way to interpret that is I have the ability to travel back in time. So it's like it really is they're there for you to build your perfect bizarro wizard. You could make a character that acts like a Jedi with mutations. They're there for you to have fun with, and not necessarily to like try and win with. Winning with mutations isn't necessarily the goal, if that makes sense. Um, that's something I've had to learn. It's taken me a while to kind of figure that out because it's easy to get in an idea in mind, especially since Caves of Qud is a roguelike. Um, you know, a lot. It's easy to get trapped in the mindset of like, well, because this game is hard and because it's single mind focused, like I have to win, that winning is the most important thing because it is difficult. But I like Qud because that's not necessarily the case. Winning or getting to the end of the game is not necessarily the goal. The goal is to have fun, and there are so many different ways to have that. Kind of like like Dwarf Fortress in that sense. Nice to see you playing Qud again. You get mutations randomly. Yes, that's true. You do get mutations randomly, but that is your choice as well. Remember, like I could spend 4 mutation points on a new mutation, and definitely I am encouraged to do so because getting a new mutation is great. But I could also take those mutation points and just throw them at one of my old mutations. So that's it is up to you. Wow, we are carrying a lot of stuff. Oh, you know what? Let's disassemble these chairs. That'll actually just barely bring us underweight. We have to get the grit gate so that I can... Are we actually already there? I wonder if that's true. No. That top there looked for a moment like the opening to grit gate. Okay. Man, I love that. The fact that we can open those doors. I don't think I'll ever not take psychometry again. See, I just did it myself. Like I said, it's so easy to get stuck in that mindset of like, yeah, I want to take psychometry because it makes the game easier. But it doesn't necessarily make the game more fun. Challenge can be part of what's interesting as well. Okay, you know what? This is what we're going to do. I'm going to disassemble our chem cell because I know how to make a chem cell and I know how to make a solar cell. So I can just remake those things later. But right now I'm in need of that space. We just leveled up. We're level 13. So now that there's a couple more people here, there's something I'd like to show you. part of the reason I'm streaming today is I wanted to show off something I've been working on. This is my new form of having fun in Caves of Cud. This is a bingo sheet I've been working on, which basically encompasses a bunch of. It's randomly generated every time, and it encompasses many activities that you can do in Caves of Cud. And you know, you can. It's there for you. You can take objectives out of it if you want, but this is the bingo sheet I have made for myself today, and one of the goals I was hoping to tick off is descend down to Strata 13. That might be a little bit ambitious, but something else we can do here is do not buy any skills for 4 consecutive levels. So if I went to my character sheet and you saw that I have unspent skill points, that is why. I haven't spent any skill points since level 11, and I need to get to level 15 before I spend any. So this is my idea of fun and making Cud more, even more interesting. Okay, come on, buddy. There we go. Sometimes it doesn't want to go away. I guess that's the default mindset for us gamers. Us gamers do sure like to break games over our knees, don't we? Why wouldn't you want to know what your stuff does? Yeah, that reminds me of using a bingo sheet with the Binding of Isaac back in the day. Oh yeah, I don't think I ever used the Binding of Isaac bingo sheet. I should have given that a shot. But when I eventually get start doing a new Caves of Cud Let's Play, which I'm going to deem probably like story mode or something. Oh, I don't like this. Quill time. Kill everything. Then I will probably be using the bingo sheet in order to try to encourage interesting and bizarre interactions. Is my main like motivation. I don't know why the droids are attacking us. Oh, I guess I don't have this the disc that our guy gives you. I could have gone and got that. Why you collect bronze stuff? It's worth nothing and takes your weight. True. Force of habit, and because I still have a what's the term? Like I still have a poor mindset in the sense that I still think and feel like I'm level 1 to 5 where bronze stuff is worth collecting. Bronze swords or short swords specifically are, you know, cheap enough that are you know, light enough that they're probably still worth taking. Probably I could have dropped them as well. But yeah, you're absolutely right. I could have easily just dropped them. We've completed part of the story quest, A Signal in the Noise. Place stamped disc and tray. I'm interested. Yes, I would like to go and talk to our friend here. Hello. Hello, Mafio. Let's sell a bunch of stuff. Ah, the Elastine slippers are so good. We don't need the Nullworm skull anymore, though. 109. We have 109 drams to play with here. Okay, that's quite a lot of drams. We would like to get a Grit Gate recoiler. Is that what this is? Please tell me what that is. Yes, there we go. Get us a Grit Gate recoiler. What is this small trinket? I am interested. Linear cannon. You have my interest. Tinker 2. Motley cacophony of short wire loops surrounds a long metal rail. An ungainly stock and magazine are mounted to the side. That would be a cool challenge run. Here's a challenge run. Pick up everything you see. The worst challenge run. A challenge run I played with played with the idea of doing was never use the mini map. That is to say, never use the overworld map. So you have to travel everywhere on foot. I think to fully realize that challenge, you are allowed to have maybe a printout or on your second monitor an image of the map to try and like maintain your bearings of where you are, but you're not allowed to ever refer to the overworld map. You know, just to like absolutely hate yourself. If you are very like excited about, you know, ruining your own day. Folded carbide short sword. Sounds good. That laser rifle is 370 grams. That is really decent. I think I will sell the electro bow. I don't actually need to sell it. We're more than breaking even here. I guess give me that tube. Give me that tube. Oh yeah, and also give me like all your lead slugs. Now here's the thing, guys. I would love to hear some input on this. Laser rifle or sniper rifle? Which one? You'll have to pony up 182 drams. Yeah, I can do that. That's fine. Yes, we only have 4 drams left, but you know, I can do that. Tempted to hand over the Elastine skull cap. We do have a couple of books we could hand over. This raw bear meat is actually probably the biggest waste of space that I am carrying. Kind of tempted to hand over this as well, actually. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't know where the guiding star candle is. It's probably great. I've done this before. What is this? I have no idea what it is. And the look description doesn't give me any useful or meaningful information. I'll sell it. And then it turns out to be one of the best items in the game. Done it before. I'll do it again, I'm sure. I've met Beetle Cherub during my last run, 5 of them at once. They insta-killed me even though I was strong. Is there a way to fight them or just run? I will be honest, I have never encountered a cherub in any of my playthroughs. I've never gotten that far. But from the sounds of it, probably run. If I'm going to guess. I don't actually know which is better. Sniper seems more fun. That or an important quest item. Yeah, I don't know if it's an important quest item. Yeah, I mean, you're probably right, though. It probably isn't. Like, yeah. That's always the case, right? We are rolling left hand. Let's go ahead and throw our carbide, folded carbide short sword in there. Something I would like to get in this run. So what I was trying to do with this run is we're using our stinger as our main weapon. So we're actually specializing long blade. But I was actually thinking of also, well, we actually already have short blade. Basically taking, was it bloodletter or is it rejoinder? Probably rejoinder and dual wield. Do we already have dual wield? We already have dual wield. So I guess I want ambidextry. Your chance to strike with an offhand weapon increases to 55%. To 75% chance. So we actually want both of these. And the idea is that I fight with my stinger as a long blade, and then I'm making multiple extra attacks with both of my hands using daggers and short blades. I thought that was a cool idea. I'm kind of keen to try it. So we're probably going to do that. The wiki for this game is great when you don't know what an item is most of the time. The issue is I think I accidentally turned on mods, so it might not be a regular item. Yes, yes. You do lay your hand on. Oof. Oh yes. We have a room above here that is just like all turrets. Hate that room. Don't want anything to do with that room. We are goodbye. Never seen a guiding star candle. Yeah, I don't know what that was. No idea. Do we want to go to Golgotha? Is that something I would like to do? You know, it just maybe occurs to me. Yo, we have goat folk at Golgotha? Wounded. Yo, goat folk are no joke. Goat folk are no joke. Let's go ahead and take some witchwood bark. Okay. We got confused, but luckily I knew where they were. Oh god. Why do we have goat folk at Golgotha? Hate it. Oh man. Okay, we're taking more witchwood bark. And also, I should use psychometry. Used to know a way to skip most of Golgotha and go straight to the bottom floor without killing yourself, but I don't remember how anymore. Maybe psychometry can can open the door. I was thinking that actually, maybe that is the case, but the thing is I don't think it will like let us. Wow, just free Elastine skullcap, huh? I don't think that like you have to obtain the robot at the bottom, right? Yeah, like we can enter here, but can I go down? Like I could take the chute, but I'll take fall damage. How deep strata is Golgotha? Like this chute will absolutely take us to the bottom of Golgotha, but I don't know how deep it is, and it could kill us. Oh, you know what? Psychometry. Why am I even like? I don't even know why I'm belaboring this. We'll just find out. Saving game. And let's find out together. It looks like an awfully long fall. Are you sure you want to jump into the shaft? Yep. You sense your immense demise. Would you like to return to the start of the vision? Yes. Okay. So, now we know. Isn't there a switch to bring the platform up from the chute? Yes, there is. At the bottom of the chute. I think it's too early for Golgotha. I would have collected the injectors before going down. You might be right, honestly. 5 or 6 strata deep. Tell you what I'll do. Let's. I like the theme of using and abusing psychometry for the sake of science and experimentation. Let's go ahead and continue this trend and use psychometry before we walk into Golgotha, and we will test the waters and see how dangerous things really are. Saving game. And down we go. I mean, for one thing, we're going to find out which chute not to go down. I'm gonna book it. I don't need scrap shovel. We're fine. I don't want to fight things necessarily. Okay. Could have sworn there was a switch up top to bring the platform up. I don't think there is. Oh, we have Gershlings. We have, well, we don't have Gershlings. We have Gersh. Ouch. Getting confused in Golgotha was not on my not on my bucket list, I'll be honest. Yo, you know how you know when you're screwed is when you're seeing exactly this screen. Oh my goodness. Good thing I use psychometry, huh? Now the question is that happening to us or someone else? What happened to our log? Your precognition is about to run out. Would you like to return to the start of your vision? I don't know. What do you think? Where are the crabs? The crabs are not guaranteed. There's no guarantee to crabs. Honestly, I think we're doing okay. But once we commit, we're committed. So I am going to go back to the beginning of our psychometry. What I'll do is we're going to go ahead and weight our psychometry again. And we're going to try another... We're going to try another... you know, what's behind door number 2? What awaits us down here? Oh, we are famished. Yes, we are very hungry after our dance with death. I don't know why the weight doesn't seem to be working totally. Okay. Precognition start. And we descend again. So this time we have electric traps. I think electric traps are better in some way. Error. Oh, that's no good. That is 100% my fault. Sure you want to move into the pool of acidic salt? Yes. I mean, I'm not really sure of anything, but... A sewage eel wraps itself around your feet. You maintain your balance and kick the eel away. This is not really much better than our last. Oh, we got shoot crabs. We do indeed have shoot crabs. You were stunned. You are taking immense damage. We are leaving. That's a very easy goodbye from me. How deep this rabbit hole? So I think what happened there actually is that I accidentally went down the wrong hole. Oh, sorry. No, that's not true. I did go down the right hole, but I strayed from one route to another because there was a connection, and that second route had shoot crabs. So I think we are a little bit too early for Golgotha. But hey, bonus reward for completing this quest by level 12. Oh, we're already not going to get the first reward. So I don't know. I guess if we're not going to get it already, we may as well continue not getting it. Oh, we must flee, really. I hate it. Okay. Ouch. Oh, we are in major trouble. Because I don't have my precognition because I didn't wait like a fool. Okay, I kind of exploited a little bit there. Just a little bit. Just a teensy bit of exploitation. I didn't think that was gonna work, but basically I danced across both scenes until I was able to get away. Because I think if the enemy joins you on the separate screen, they won't attack you on the right away. Maybe grind a few levels. I think that is a good idea. You know what I really should do is wait out precognition. Oh, I actually did. I did this time. I was a smart cookie. Do we have a historic site we could go to? I know that's not really much safer. Unvisited on only. It looks like we do have one. Is that the one with the dog's boon? I think that one has the dog's boon. Kashan region. Never, never, ever do what I just did. Do not get lost. Get yourself lost in the flower fields. Whatever you do. Okay, I don't like that screen. Lost again. Ah, look what I did. I got myself lost in the flower fields. Are you... Okay, we have extra creatures I've never seen before, so definitely... I feel... You know what I feel like I need to do here, actually? This is what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna... go quit for a second. Just a second, don't worry. We're going back in, and I'm gonna turn off some of our extra mods that I accidentally turned on. What do we got? I think what happens is I installed some mod and they default to on. Yeah, like this one we don't want. No, we'll leave that one on. Kudfu we don't want. We don't want Tycho's Tangent. We do want Encumbered. There we go. Save and reload. I'm sorry about that. That may have played shenanigans with how the game was working. I didn't intend to have those on. And we're going to get some errors. That's fine. It may have some long-term effects. Yes. Load using save games configuration. Load keeping current mod configuration. So, things may go a little bit squirrely. That's okay. You can probably change to a previous branch. Uh-oh. Yeah. Okay. We may be... Please don't tell me I corrupted the save. It was a good game. It's good. Sometimes getting things to work just the way you want it is the real roguelike. Yeah. We're having quite a few bugs here and there flying about. We're just gonna have to be okay with it. Yo, is that a mimic? I do believe that is a mimic, but I think it died. Or it left. Does having companions break the game, or is it vital to have strong ones? Well, now the way you phrase that is kind of specific, and it leads me to, not necessarily being able to answer your question specifically. Now, when you say, does it break the game? That kind of implies that the game is has a basic working default. It can break the game, absolutely, but it can also, If you mean can it lead to you winning? Absolutely. Sure. There's some really amazing like the companions are as random as the game itself, right? So you could come across a Barathramite, character that has claws and can destroy people's minds with their brain, and you need only have them join you for a dram. So in that sense, yeah, companions can absolutely break the game. Do you need them? Making it easy? I mean, yeah, easier for sure. It like, so sorry if I'm being like kind of obtuse about it. I guess what I mean is like they are as random as the kind of unreasonable difficulty can be. So, are you asking should you take companions because they makes the game easier? Absolutely. I mean, companions are great. They can absolutely break the game. Just the fact that you can take the inventory of whoever you're companion with is incredible. Like I covered this in my tinkering tutorial. Make friends with people if they have good stuff, if you can, because then you can just get all their stuff. It can be worth a bit of reputation if someone has like a bunch of schematics, because then those are your schematics. It's absolutely worth doing that. Oh, have I already been here? Is this a historic site or is it just a place with Becoming Nook? I don't think anything breaks the game, especially roguelike. This game wants to be broken and exploited. Love the way Caves of Cut allows you to do anything crazy. Never have patience for companions in game because it feels like having to keep track of too much, especially in 3D RPGs where they can get lost extremely easily. There have been a number of updates recently that have addressed companions and made them a little bit smarter and made it easier to keep track of them. There's also a very good mod called Clever Girl, which allows you to or at least more easily kind of make them work the way you want them to work. AKA don't fight things if you're not fighting them, even if you're, not faction friendly. So you're not wrong. I also find companions kind of fiddly. In fact, they've cost me a couple of games on occasion, which is why I say, can they break the game? Yes, but I mean they're just as random as anything else, so they can also wreck your game, but they're still absolutely worth it. I don't think there's any one aspect of Caves of Cud that you should ignore because it's not worth it or because it is unfair or unbalanced. I think that everything in Cud is worth exploring for the sake of fun. That being said, what are we doing? I'm trying to get to a named location. I thought this was a named location. Visit Kana. Oh, Kana is way up there, huh? Something I really wish they would add is the fact that when I'm looking at a site or a tile, I don't know if this site is on mountains or like white tipped mountains. Like, is it on mountains, quotation mark, or hills? I think it's probably on mountains, which is a problem because basically the only way to get inside is with a pickaxe. And we can go and get ourselves a pickaxe. And I could try and visit Kana and try and get the dog's boon. That would be pretty good. That'd be a pretty good way to, go. But we are only level 13, so. What do you got for me? Anti-gravity boots. Ooh. Oh wait, we need a really expensive part for that one. I was just thinking, could we take the anti-gravity boots and then use the chute in Golgotha without dying. Item mod polarized. I think we want this. I don't think I have flash grenades yet, but I do really want to get them eventually. Wow, I traveled here with like not a lot of money, huh? Let's go ahead and trade him an advanced toolkit, seeing as we have 2. Powered exoskeleton, bioscanning bracelet. Oh, we'll also give him actually, since I have an advanced toolkit, there's no need to have basic toolkits, so. Actually, do these stack? Is it worth I don't think they do. They don't stack, right? I don't believe they do stack. Wow, that jewel encrusted steel short sword, 50 drams. Wild. We'll have to pony 44 drams. I think this is worth it to us. Yes. There are some people that it says impossible to beat, but you can hire them with rep. Yes. They don't? Which part are you? Oh, they don't stack. Okay. Let's learn polarized. And actually, I want to make this right now if I can. I would like to make mirror shades. Oh, I don't have any pure alloy. Oh, they give you Ego 1? Oh, man, mirror shades. Mirror shades, though. Can we get some... You know, my kingdom for a pure alloy. Is there a place we can buy some pure alloy? Probably Gritgate, huh? I think there's another tinker in this place. But I don't think it's tinkers necessarily that have tinkering bits. Yes, we have a chrome pyramid just kind of hanging out in the 6-day stilt. I know. They are, don't worry, they're a Mechanimus Pilgrim. They will not hurt us. I hope. Yeah, bitter grit. This is some weirdo thing that I accidentally installed. What do you got? Pickled mushrooms. They don't stack. I mean, that makes sense. I don't know why they would stack. Trying to... I guess I'm just, like, searching for something. You know, anything. No. Suntan tunic. I don't think I've seen that one before. This must be a modded thing. +8 heat resistance. Interesting. Feather kilt. Reputation with birds. This item weighs less than normal. Looks like a decent thing to have, actually. And the Seeker's robes, that's got to be something. +1 ego. That's kind of tempting. I think I got to buy that one. Let's go ahead and buy us one of those, and I'll give up some skull caps. What are we currently using? Oh, we can't wear them because we... Can we wear them? Yeah, we totally can. No, we can't. What? Oh, does it go on the body? Oh, no. Yeah, we can't wear it. This doesn't say where it gets equipped. But probably the body. We can't wear it because we have quills. Bummer. Bummer, dude. What do we got here? Haberdasher. Nylon body pack would be nice, actually. I am actually going to trade for this, and we have plenty of trade fodder to make this trade, including a jewel-encrusted steel short sword. I'm going to go ahead and trade my copper nugs since you want to trade the small nuggets before the big ones because they weigh more. Okay, we want to go back. We want to go to our rival location, and I think we have some new Red Chef lore. We do indeed. In fact, I don't think I've talked to my dude here, Zezapur. So that means we have... Oh, I guess I've already looked at... Wow, we don't have a lot of Red Chef lore, seeing as we're, you know... Well, we're not that far in the game, but... We have a couple of books we can hand over. We've got a Greater Voider. Very good. And I think I do want to throw some stuff into the technology hole. I don't care if I'm hated by the Isakari tribe. Let's go ahead and make friends with our friend here, with the Mechanimists. Give them some secrets. I love that you can have him join you. I don't know what the purpose of that would be. He doesn't seem that tough. Impossible, never mind. He is, in fact, a very good friend. So, do I want to throw the electro bow down there? There's a bunch of stuff we could throw down there. The laser rifle is 75 reputation. I don't think I've ever seen anything that high. I can't remake it, so, you know, it's a tough one. I thought we were going to level, honestly. Could go to Bela. I'm just kind of like trying to get some safe reputation, or sorry, safe levels, so that maybe we can check something off our bingo sheet. Where do we want to go? I guess I could fight that. We had the bear, right? Yeah. Let's fight the bear. Oh, never mind. We're lost. You discover Alep. Oh boy. Let's check out Alep. We regained our bearings, but I mean, we're just doing exploration. We may as well explore this place. It's as good as any place to explore. Collect some books. Collect some scrap. Collect some goodies. Mayhaps. Fight some Naphtali tribe men. I thought that was a slug snout for a second. They do have distinct sound effects, and I should know them by now, but I still get a little bit spooked whenever I hear that sound. It is a little bit spooky. Just do my auto explore. Was that a scrap gatherer? Oh, is this Shrine to Naxos? No new lore. We already knew that lore. We're already like totally good in that regard. Watching chat. How are y'all doing? Are you guys playing Caves of Qud? What? Something just did a lot of damage. What was that? Did I like step on a mine? You pass by a weird artifact. The weird artifact detonates. You take 24 damage from the object's disintegration. Dang. I don't tend to step on a lot of mines, but that was a bit spooky. We have some Sultan lore, not Reshef, not Reshef, sorry. Oh man, another mine. How those are not? Oh, you know why? It's because I haven't seen a mine before, and my character is not recognizing them as mines. I need to, the next time I see one, like look at it first. or like examine it. That's actually my bad. Is there nothing else? More lore. There's a lot of lore in this filthy toga. Okay. Well used as togas are want to be. I think I'm good. I don't think I want the warned toga. No, I want to watch people play first to decide if I should try it. Oh. Oh yes, are you new to CUD? Can I introduce you to CUD? Maybe you've never explored. No, I know. Listen. I'm about to fight a very scary bear. Who has a strange array, an assortment, if you will, of very delightful looking picnic baskets. He also has a motley crew of dangerous looking friends and followers. I am lost. Yo, I don't want to be lost. Yo, dude, tell me. Thank you. I want to go and fight the bear. I want to fight Buku 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 Boogie, renowned honey-loving bear. There he is. Yeah, just playing it for a few weeks. Unique gameplay, top run, level 20 so far, and still scared of Golgotha. Golgotha is scary. It will never not be scary. It is the place. Besides the next dungeon after that, it is possibly the scariest thing to me. I am never not frightened a little bit of Golgotha. So what are we using? We are using our sniper rifle, and that's a good thing because the sniper rifle is a very good thing to use. Should be good. How much damage did we do? Can't tell. 11. He has a force field. Oh no! Yo, no, that's bad. That is bad. Burrowing a channel through your psychic ether begins to sunder your mind. That's grounds for precognition right there. We're leaving. I've made a terrible enemy. I shan't make enemy. No. Maybe I can exploit this a little bit. Man, I have terrible aim. Do you want to return to the start of your vision? I really should, you know. I absolutely should. He just his burrowing or sunder mind is now on cooldown. This I feel bad for exploiting this, but I don't feel bad because it absolutely that would have killed my run. But Sunder Mind is now on cooldown, so we are going to exploit the fact that their meanest and most dangerous skill is now gone, and snipe the bear. You know, your followers are doing a very bad job of helping you. Our reputation with bears is decreased. And our reputation with the Farmers Guild is increased. Bravers increased. Dogs increased. And, you know, we're good. I should be fighting the bark biter, shouldn't I? Okay, quills. Quills again. All right. And that is it for Mr. Bear. Mr. Bear He is no more, unfortunately. Oh, look. Yeah, they weren't kidding. He loved his honey. See a dawn glider these, so you... No, no, no. I don't care about the dawn glider. Just pick up all of the things. And as for Mr. Dawn Glider, he shall be no more. As soon as I land a single shot. 8 damage. I really should just take, like, buy the rifle skill. Wow, I am the worst at this. Critical hit. It's been so long since I hit him. There we go. We leveled up. That he had probably recovered. Now we just need to gain one more level, and then I can mark it off my bingo sheet. I'll refer just for the sake of your anonymity, Inurashi. I don't know if I want to show off today. I'm showing off this bingo sheet that I've made with extra things to do in CUD. And for today's stream, I am trying to mark off the top left corner tile. Do not buy any skills for 4 consecutive levels. So one more level and I can actually mark that off our sheet. Since it's I was level 11 when I started. Go away, sheet. You can collect all by pressing tab, by the way. Oh, I do know that, but there was a dawn glider in the screen, and it wouldn't let us automatically gather because even though it is an automatic thing, it still takes in-game time, and so they're merciful enough in that they don't let you get attacked. While you're auto collecting cider and honey. Because that would be terrible. You pass a glowfish corpse. How did the glowfish get out here? Is what I want to know. That is, you are a long, long way from home, my friend. Alright, so where do we want to go? I could just like roam around in the salt desert. I do think we have a lair that we should go to. Let's ruins, name locations, legendary creatures, lairs. Unvisited on only. There's a lair right there. I believe it has a croc. Yes, Zala Ilkahatl. Ilkahatl. Let us fight a bear. Not a bear. What is wrong with me? A crocodile. Yo, what? That wall just moved. A baseline Kernishi. What is a Kernishi? Is this a... It's aggressive. Is this another mod thing? They're paralyzed. There's a swan. The swan is Iron Swan making its way downtown to mess me up. Oh no, there's another wall headed my way. What is going on here? This seems very dangerous. Okay. A lot of things going on. Let's go ahead and throw our quills out. Still really new to CUD, learned tons from your videos. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. I'm glad that I can help. If you have any questions, go ahead and throw them in chat. I'm happy to answer them as best as I can. With the asterisk, of course, that I am not a total expert on the game. I still am learning things myself. Like, for instance, I learned today that psychometry lets you access security doors for free. And by for free, I mean, like, by having the mutation psychometry. Did not know that. Total news to me. Very good to know. I love that. Love that tidbit. Okay, we're gonna shoot the swan. I don't feel good about shooting that swan, I'll be honest. We are making our way into a crocodile lair, so there's going to be a lot of crocodile things trying to kill us. 6+6 movement for the day. It seems like some mod content spawned in an already crowded zone. Yeah, I accidentally ran the save. This was the same save I was rolling last stream. I accidentally started it with my current mod loadout, and I had installed some new mods, and the mods default to on, right? So I accidentally ran with mods. Not my intention. I'm not happy about this, and I tried to undo the problem. I say the problem, the situation, but the game was too late. The damage had been done. I had infected the game with modded content, but that's okay. I can appreciate some modded content. I just I have a deep appreciation for that vanilla flavor. Vanilla, they say vanilla is like the best flavor because it is vanilla. It's the baseline flavor. I say nuts to you. What is it? Creams and pralines? What is it? Is it like butterscotch? Butterscotch is pretty good. Salted caramel is also pretty good. I don't know. I like vanilla. I also like vanilla. You know what's really good with vanilla is you throw some like strawberry jam in your vanilla ice cream, and it's just immediately strawberry ice cream. But also it's also kind of better in some ways. And now I want ice cream, and I am sorry for that. I've done that. That is my bad. Okay. We are descending. We are looking for a legendary crocodile. Oh. Okay. Something down there shooting at us. We picked up some dread tubers, didn't we? Did we? Dread root tuber. And do we also know how to make... No, we don't. I thought we have some tonics. Did I not read the history? Oh, wow. I did not read the history of salve injector. So now can we make salve injectors? Requires dreadroot tuber. We could make salve injectors. Almost as many as we want, really. Well, as many as we have dreadroot tubers. Very good to know. And here we are, Mr. Crocodile making a grand entrance by instantly confusing us. And also has a force field. This is a bad situation because I am surrounded by his friends. So I'm going to go ahead and quills just to remove the his friends, to put it lightly. I will take some witchwood bark. I like to play it safe. Let's go ahead and sting them. I think they are paralyzed. No, they are resisted to the venom. Okay. Good for them, honestly. Now they're paralyzed. Okay, I mean, you win some, you lose some, honestly. Did they die? No, they're still alive. And now there's a sentient wall in our way. Okay. The wall honestly bought us some time. We only have AV5 still. I really should have looked at his reputation before I did that. That was absolutely the dumbest thing I could have done because I don't want to be enemies with unshelled reptiles. Rep with Dromad merchants increased. Trees. Trees are now indifferent to me. Just like in real life. I am fully immersed in the CUD experience, knowing that, you know, it is simulating real life. Look at this. This is insane. I don't know how much XP I'm getting for killing these weird 5 XP. Hardly seems worth it, honestly. It seems like these walls aren't actually like attacking me. They just kind of vibe. Bear jerky and copper nugget. Get the copper nugs. I won't lie, these wall enemies are kind of a pain in the butt. They just kind of walk around and get in your way. Oh yes, I meant to sit in this 4-poster wall until waning salt sun, sure. And I've completed my quest. Yo, splish splash, we'd be taking a bath in the 4-poster bed for the sake of our quest. Okay, we're good. I'll have to play 4 arms axe wielder, constantly dismembering anything I see, but I definitely should try those quills because it helps against stacks of enemies. I like it. It's good early, maybe not so good late, in my opinion, because they don't let you wear armor. I don't think they can really make up for the lack of body armor. And the more you use your quills, the less quills you have, and that means the less armor you have. So I think, you know, ultimately they are a trade-off, which is fine. I mean, like, you know, like we were talking about earlier, sometimes what's fun about the mutations is the challenge of them, not necessarily the winning with them. Okay, this isn't... I don't know why, but the baboons throwing rocks at me always makes me laugh. Maybe because it just, like, at this point in the game, it seems so petty. I also really like the having, like, the extra limbs, extra axes, dual wielding is a really nice build and very fun. Where should we go? I can't buy any wilderness lore, so I couldn't travel. I can't travel through the jungle without probably getting lost, which would be pretty dangerous. I could roam around in the ruins. Oh, we're lost in the marshes. Never mind. Sometimes it's kind of difficult to figure out what you want to do next in CUD. I want to leave, like, end this stream on a high note by stamping one of my bingo sheet tiles. That would feel good. Discover lateral hideout Allagash. Okay. We'll explore this for now. You know, this is the nice thing is, like, I am not in lack of things to do in CUD. You know, I'll, like, in my search for something to do, we'll find several things. Just like by roaming around. You got lost and now here's a cool ruin. My favorite. Ruins, my favorite. Got some cool Sultan lore, which I should really read. I'll read. You know, we have picked up a few books. Maybe it would be worth going to the Stilt. That would certainly gain us. Hopefully, if we could gain a level from handing over books, that would count in my mind. We're almost done here. Yeah, we are done. Okay, I'm still lost. Our situation has not changed. We got these cool weeping willows. I'm highly in favor of mods that just add more trees and stuff. A little bit of flavor here and there is kind of nice. You know what we should do is actually I should go to Jopa, the remnants of Jopa, since this is I did a random starting location. And we found our engraved small metal box. Not sure what the small metal box is, actually. We'll come here, because there's even if you don't start your game in Jopa, there's always a extra statue to Reshef here, and then there's always an extra statue north. What is that? Excuse me? Wet secluded witch. Who? What? Excuse me? An aura of mystery surrounds this crone, her eyes gazing blankly at her diligent fingers whilst her mind drowns in a river of thoughts. Her goals are well beyond your comprehension. Well, all of that sounds very scary because it sounds like she's an ESP or Esper. I'm really not a fan of that because Espers will absolutely wreck our... Oh my god. She's not a Esper. She's a... forget what it's called. She can make plants. Well, you might be able to make plants, witch, but I can make dead. And I will absolutely make dead of you. Okay, well, that was exciting. And we'll find out about a named location, Temur. Oh, I love Temur. Temur is my favorite named location. We could make our way to Temur. There it is right there. You know, it's an easy win. Well, no, not necessarily an easy win. Man, I truly do love getting lost a lot in this game, don't I? We have a shotgun wielding dude. Nice thing about there being a lot of enemies on the screen is if you shoot at one and you have bad aim, you're likely to hit another one. I mean, you know, you can just as easily hit a friend, but there are few friends in CUD. What do we have here? More lore. In 5681 BR, Omasp won a decisive victory against the combined forces of Shapa at the bloody battle of Omasplatz. As a result of the battle, Omasplatz was so devastated by icy winds that it was renamed Frigid Quagmire. A very fitting name. We have a scaled iron buckler. I am going to pick that up. You might think me mad for doing that, but we just lost a ton of reputation with unshelled reptiles, and I could absolutely use a few items that will gain us that rep back. I don't want to be enemies with unshelled reptiles. I would prefer to be friends. I think that's no longer in the cards, but what are you going to do? We can at least try and make amends by wearing, you know, some crocossins and scaly bucklers. Man, those swans pack a nice bit of XP in them, don't they? Error. Yes. Yeah, that's my bad. I feel bad. I feel like I'm hurting a friend right now. I've accidentally modded CUD, and it's suffering. CUD is suffering because of my actions, and I can't help you. I can't help you, CUD. I know you're in trouble, and I don't know how to help. Let's go to the stilt. I'm gonna get lost again. There it is. Oh, we have a Gnu. Friendly Gnu. Disliked by the villagers, hated by the bravers of the Amazon. Yeah, but loved by antelopes. Yeah, we have a lot of chitinous pumas on the field here. Yo, we're faster than chitinous pumas. I will become friends with Guneguni Gugni Gukugnat fleet-hoofed legendary fork-horned Gnu. And you have to pronounce it Gune Gugni because it is a Gnu. I dare you, double dare you, to try and say this name. It is truly a descent into madness. I'll buy your copper nugs. And I will leave you with dealing with those chitinous pumas. Never mind, you guys seem to be friends. Well, a friend of my enemy is still my friend, but my enemy is still my enemy, and nothing has changed, really. But, you know, thanks for joining me, I guess. Thanks for being my friend. I have to, you know, you can pick your friends, but you can't pick your friends' friends. But you can also pick your enemies. So if you want, you could be enemies with your friends. Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and buy this small rosy tube. Hey, we got a book called Caves of Cud. I have to read that book. I wonder, like, I've never done this before, but like, you could just like read the titles of all of the books in your inventory and see if they make a story themselves. I'm gonna try that. But first, let's go ahead and hand in some copper nuggets. Not too many, just a couple. You know what? One more. Okay, let's have a look at our books. I'm interested in this. Caves of Cud. Opinion among those who can. Perhaps these city men do. Splinters of Brinestock burn. 3rd edition. Spot the musker that it was. The farthest away hill. The speck looks no different. Tree, this synthetic tree. 5th edition. Up on basic provisions, weapons, armor. Was due. It's almost poetic. Never pick your friend's nose. You can pick your friends, but never pick your friend's nose. Let's read the Caves of Cud. Maybe it holds some interesting insight for us. Once a year, upon a square foot of surface no less than 3 million of bacteria, many of these hunters, unrivaled in their pocket at this time, and he hasn't yet run out of the farmsteads of Western Cud, was plagued for decades with torrential glass storms fed by the ionic exchange between an ultra-reactive primordial soup and its ears twitch. We are a speaker and an effectual leader. I am a chandler and a tap with the mold of a short, rotund man. Well, make of that which and that what you will. You know, it's wise words from a very strange book writer. We're gonna hand in some more Reshef lore. Oh yes. Oh good. That was some very good XP right there. I think we're gonna do this here. We are going to achieve. This should do it. We did. Your genome enters an excited state. Would you like to spend 4 mutation points to buy a mutation before rapidly mutating? Yes. Your irritable genome acts up. Choose a physical mutation to rapidly advance. I mean, heightened hearing. Yo, we got heightened hearing. We got heightened hearing. That was the mutation I wanted to start with. I'm gonna rapidly advance Stinger, rank 7. So we did just achieve one of our bingo slots. Let me go ahead and get this on there. We did do not buy any skills for 4 consecutive levels. And you can see it changes a nice hue of blue to signify that we did in fact complete that, and crosses it out. I'm pretty happy with that. That was a little bit of work there. So that is a pretty high note to leave things on, and I think this is a pretty good note to end the stream on. I will stream again. I wouldn't actually mind trying to stream Mondays, but I don't want to step on my friend. I don't want to step on my friend Kaylin's shoes because they also stream on Monday. So maybe I'll find an earlier time slot so I can help push their her stream. So for the time being, I'll just say, hey, I streamed today and that was a lot of fun, and I would like to stream again. And one day I will have a consistent schedule, maybe. But we can enjoy these streams when I do them, and it's all good. We'll have a good time when it happens. It's a nice little treat, like a gotcha. Today's gotcha prize was a surprise big simple stream. Thank you very much for joining me, and for being active in chat and asking all kinds of nice and fun questions and being civil, and everyone's been super supportive. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the support that people are throwing my way in terms of just like interacting with me in the comments and liking videos and just hanging out in these streams. It's a lot of fun. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Take it easy.